Okay. So let's just wait for some people to come and see the beautiful place I am this morning. Look at this. Is that wide or that's wide? Okay, so I'm Tong-shen, I think the name of this town is. We've woken up, we've packed up the tent, and I want to do a slightly different live stream this morning. I'm going to take you for a walk while I talk about yesterday. So Michelle's hopefully Michelle has just sat outside. There she is. Say good morning, Michelle.
Good morning.
Good morning. Look how beautiful this is. Tong-shen, I think. Tong-shen Temple. And there's a market just opposite us, and I've seen a few things we might have for breakfast. And then we'll... sorry, I start these live streams a bit impromptu. Will you look at the carving on that stone there? Look. How beautiful is that? And then right up into the ceiling. There's no area that's not in detail. I mean, just look at stuff you can't even see. Barely see at all. Look how beautiful that is. Okay. So, I believe the bikes are out here. You're going to see everything today. You're going to get to see absolutely everything. There's the bikes and the bags. Big thank you to our sponsors, Taipei Bike Works. Alec, thank you very much for the bikes. And a huge thank you to Ortlieb Taiwan for supplying us with bags as well for this journey. Couldn't have done it without them. So a big thank you to them. We'll just see if anyone comes in and just take another look. I'm using the gimbal today, so you're getting everything nice and smooth. That'll make a nice thumbnail. So what I thought we would do is have a little walk around and just get Michelle organised. I'll tell you what you could do to help us. Anybody can share this, I don't know, on anything, just to get some numbers in. And
I'm going to take that one.
So I've got my bag. I need a little drink of water. You help me unscrew that in a minute, Michelle. Somebody sits out here on a regular basis and has a smoke.
I do.
Look at this. That's where they keep their lighter. Right. We're gonna trust our bags to be left there. I think that so far we found people of Taiwan to be super trustworthy and super friendly. Wow.
Queue here.
Queue up here. Something's selling well. Let's have a little look. Pancakes of some sort. Hello. Ni hao. Oh, can I?
Egg, I think.
Can I take a little photo? Okay. Yeah. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, look. Oh, wow. So this town is Tong-shen?
Yes.
Tong-shen, yes. So I got the name right, Tong-shen. Wow. Australia. Oh, your English is good. Man, Australia, yeah, from Melbourne, Australia. Look at these pancakes. How much?
Pancakes,
Yeah. $30.
$30.
Okay. Can I order two and come back?
Okay.
In 5 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Spicy or not spicy?
Spicy? No spicy. Thank you, man. What's your name? Boyu. Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Anne says breakfast. Looks like it, Anne.
Our Anne?
Anne, yes.
Yeah,
Anne's
this is your
sketchy.
breakfast you're getting for us, Anne. Thank you. Thank you. And over here, look, there's a lady doing dumplings. Wow. Making them fresh as well. Hello, ni hao. Good morning. Fresh dumplings, look. Oh, is it okay? No. Rolling fresh morning dumplings. Wow. And even the lad out the back is working on the dumplings. Morning, man. Ni hao. And here,
Frying them there.
oh wow.
But Anne says she just woke up and saw us live.
Oh, we're going to have a breakfast for Kings today. I hope more people come in. Have you been able to share it out?
I've shared it a couple of times.
You never know what time of day. Look at those sizzling away. We've got to get some of those dumplings. I'll go back. We'll have a little walk around. I think most of this market is closed now. I think it was open when we cycled through it 3 minutes ago. So we better get our breakfast ordered because it's getting sort of 9.
We're going to miss out on breakfast otherwise.
9:30 or so. I've ordered a couple of pancakes. So yesterday, the reason I'm doing a walk around because I thought it could get a bit boring for you to just have stationary updates, but you know we'll do what we can. But yesterday, actually I better go back and order a couple of those, Michelle. Sorry,
I think so,
guys,
because
they might we could get back. I don't want to miss one. So yesterday, cycling was reasonably non-eventful, wasn't it? I mean,
yeah. I mean, we spent a long time.
Have we had a sound check? Is everyone hearing us okay?
I don't know.
Hopefully. So, what was the? Let's go briefly through yesterday's details. Anything of outstanding? It was charging. That's one of the problems we're having. Is charging everything up. So we had to spend probably over 3 hours sat in a 7-Eleven during the prime time of the day, just charging everything up so we can do these videos.
Sound is good, said Anne.
Thank you, Anne. So that was a long period. We didn't really get away from that 7 because we needed our power banks charged up. Everything was running out.
Yeah, because you did a live in the morning before we left, so it was, yeah, into the afternoon before we got going.
Let's go and see if I can order. So we'll get, these look lovely. Hello. And they've got drinks here as well. I'm not sure what the drinks are. Do you know what? I'm going to get a milky drink anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
You got everything? Can I get one? Yes. And 2 of the dumplings also. These dumplings look lovely, don't they, guys? 2, please, yeah. Yi dumplings. I don't know, in Mandarin, I can't forget. Yeah, yi sam se ong lot chat back go sup, but I can't remember, so 2 and 3. Thank you. Here, Michelle. Hold that for me.
Try and get you in.
Do you want to try one of these drinks?
We'll share one, I think.
Share one and see what they're like. Thank you. Okay, so thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Come through. Try this one. I'm going to try this one. And this one is tea. Ni cha. Ni cha. I'm not sure what that is, but what we'll do first is give this one a little try. Let's get a hole in there. Whoop. Other way round, Stephen.
That's elegant.
Oh,
Bit cold.
sweet soy milk.
Oh, nice.
Yummy. 10, 20, 30, 45, 55 for that. So that's really nice. Good.
I think you might be on close up. Check it out. Not
Okay,
sure.
let's just go double tap.
Is that better now?
Ah, that's better.
Yeah.
Isn't that better? Thank you. What's this one here? Ah, something. Ah, 30. Shall we? No, I'm going to get one from over here. I'm going to get the pancake from the first lad. Okay, the picture's going to be a lot better now. A lot better. We're super wide. You were looking up my nose before. See if our friend has got our...
Give me that bag you've got.
Oh, our dumplings. What I'm going to do, you hold that, Michelle, and I'll get and pick up the dumplings. Oh, these are the pancakes.
These are the pancakes.
So we're going to have one a little spicy.
Who knows what we're having?
Thank you, ma'am.
This is spicy.
That one's
Not
spicy. Okay, put this one
Guy
on
just
top.
waving to us. Missed him, I think.
Thank you. 60. This guy speaks great English. Love it. Thank you, Zhezhe. And you. Top one's spicy. That's mine.
Okay.
Bottom one's not so spicy. That's Michelle's.
Mine.
So we're doing all right. We've got some breakfast.
We have had coffee this morning.
We have had coffee, so we don't need to. Thank you, man. Zhezhe.
Zhezhe.
Thank you.
Oh, it's going to be a warm one today.
It's going to be a hot one.
Shall I carry those?
I can hold
You
that
all right?
there. Or I might need to point at things,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's all right. They can hook
Let
on
Michelle.
the finger.
Oh, look at that pink car. Okay.
Watch
Let's
the
have a look at
traffic.
this temple from the corner. Look at the size of that thing. It goes all the way down half a block. It's a beautiful looking temple.
Oh, it's good in the shade.
Oh, look at the fish as well. So we're in the small town of Tong-shen. I think it's called Tong-shen. And every time I forget, I'll ask somebody. Tong-shen. He didn't look round. He left me hanging. So we're in the beautiful town of Tong-shen, little small town. I have no idea. We're on the way to Taichung. And oh, it's proving, as always, harder than we at first thought. But we're still enjoying it. We're having a good time. Last night was a little bit uncomfortable. Let's go through the day yesterday.
Okay.
So we woke up on our waterfront pier. And I think I had a little mention. Let me just turn so you can see. Well, we'll have a little walk around while we talk. So I think I mentioned 50 Filipinos. And that sounded a bit flippant. But actually, there was at least 50, maybe 100. You'll see it in the later video. So we're rocking up on bikes after bikes after bikes. There was some sort of event right next to our camping spot. So that kicked off fairly early in the morning. And it was really still that night. There was no air movement at all. A bit like last night, really.
Yeah.
We're not finding a great deal of air movement. And the tent we've got has not got great ventilation on it. So it was a little bit hot and still. Oh, let's go down. There's a nice market down here. Come on. You guys have a look. Another the lady doing the bow, probably doing some. Can I have a look? Can I have a look?
Oh,
wow! Wow! Some hoa bao. Hoa bao. How? Oh.
we have so much.
Okay, give me one. Give me one. I'll take one. Hoa bao. Hoa bao will.
Looks like we're getting food for the day.
Yeah, I'll eat it later on if I don't eat it now. Hoa bao.
Oh, she's putting some stuff in it.
Oh, we got a little bit of. Oh, it looks sweet. Sweet and some little. Oh, what else is going in it? Wow. I'm going to eat this one right now. Hold that, Michelle. I'm going to have this one. Sam? Thank you. 30. Thank you, Zhezhe. So 30.
Yeah.
Be on the board, you can see here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zhezhe. Oh, that's piping hot. I can't eat it just yet.
Thank you.
So we got up and we started riding. What time would you say we set off?
Well, just not long after the live stream, so probably 10, maybe? No,
Yeah.
9:30?
Yeah, it wasn't that late.
No.
9:30. We'd done the live stream and had a chat with you from there. Not the yesterday's live stream, the one before. And set off riding, and it was fairly uneventful. There weren't any major uplifts. Hello, ni hao.
Hello,
Oh wow, look at those avocados.
Yeah.
Avocados, look at the size of these things. They're
Big.
beautiful.
Taiwan.
I have so much. Thank you, man. But look, these oranges are lovely. Do you want to get some oranges for later on, Michelle? Can you give me
Taiwan orange.
Taiwan oranges? Very good, yeah?
Very good.
Very good. Can I get two on each? Two, just two. And yeah, just some oranges, nice oranges for today. He's going to pick me out some nice ones. Oh, thank you. Yeah. How much? 40. Okay. 40 for the oranges. Let me see if I can get my money out. Excuse me. Can you grab? Take the 50, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
The Red Flame LCD says that avocado on steroids.
It is avocado on steroids, and they've got ginger and tangerines as well. Oh,
Here. I like here.
I have one. Oh, I fancy some tangerines. Michelle would love them, but we're not going to. The oranges are really nice.
Yes. We've still got a little bit of fruit from your dancing lady.
We have. There's a lady here selling fish. She's actually descaling that fish right now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. How are you?
Good morning.
Ni hao. Ni hao. Ni hao.
I want to
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So they say ni hao, but ni hao, I think, is a more sort of friendly way of saying it. I'm used to saying,
sun, doggy, you must be hot.
don't you disturb the, let sleeping dogs lie. Nice fruit along here. So go through the cycling with me, Michelle. You maybe refresh me. Morning, ni hao.
We're talking about yesterday's cycle?
Yes. The day after the waterfront cycle, was there anything of great event that we want to put into our diary?
Well, no, because it was a bit more going along it was a nice cycle path. It was just a bike cycle path along the coast, wasn't it? It was quite uneventful, this actual cycling yesterday.
Yeah, it was really just a coastal pathway. And then last night, when we came to, hang on, I'm confused as to what day we're on now.
We're on the one where we woke up on the pier and
We should be getting to last night
yeah, we
right
are.
now.
And the Filipinos will all say goodbye to us and waved us off, and we went through the forest and then out to the sea, cycle path along the seafront, and we just cycled that for kilometres upon kilometres.
Yeah, and then we were looking for another stop because of the long recharging, we were already running out of power, so we had to do that 3 hour plus you have to find the 7-Eleven, and then we had coffee in the PX. I don't know whether I should go down here. I tell you what you could do. You go back to the bikes, Michelle.
Okay.
And I'll go for a little wander and a
Okay.
chat with everybody.
I'll just say, Anne says, I think ho is Cantonese and hao is Mandarin. And Red Flame LCD says it's actually more casual to say hello as a greeting than ni hao, which can be more formal.
Yeah. And ni ho or ni hao. Ni hao is sort of more formal, but I think ni ho is more informal.
Okay.
Now, you're going to be
I'm gonna
able
lose-
to, you'll be able to,
No, because you'll be too far away.
okay, you'll lose internet.
Yes, all up to you now. I can't chat.
Walk down to here, let's walk down and we'll both walk up. I'm a little wary about leaving the bike so far behind because it's also got all our valuables. Well, not all our major valuables, they're in our little side
They're on our
packs.
shoulders.
But it has got some valuables in it. And it would be a great shame. I don't think people would steal
Not
our
outside the
bags
temple.
outside a temple. Famous last words. But I'm always one for a market. Here is the clothing guy. Hello. Hello, ni hao. Ni hao. Now I'll get the ni hao right. So yeah, a little fresh market along the riverside. There is a riverside just here. I'm looking forward to having that bun. It was too hot, I could barely hold it. But I'm so hungry. Do you think the oranges were good value, 40? I think they probably were, and he picked us out some nice oranges. I could tell he went for ones that were going to be sweet now. They're green oranges, by the way. So I'll just show you here. Although they're green, they're actually quite sweet and fresh inside. We've actually got Permison. What are these called again, Michelle? Permisons?
Yes.
Or we've got one of those in the bag. We've also got in our bag. We've got morning. Good morning, and we've also got these Chinese pear, apple. We've got those in the bag, and we've got a dragon fruit. Sorry, we have lots of fruit. We have lots of fruit at the moment. But look how beautiful, and the avocados. 10 is for 1 or 1 kilo. How much?
Which one?
How much is one like this?
It's 1 kilo. 1 kilo.
How much?
69.
69. So okay. So this is for this.
One
Yeah.
piece, $10.
Your English is good, man.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
so thin.
I can speak a little Cantonese.
I know.
In Cantonese, I can say how much, but in Mandarin, no, I'm not so good. But thank you, man. What a lovely guy. Thank you.
Again.
Thank you.
So Ben's in. He said he caught us live finally.
Ben, hello, man. Look at the chicken here as well. Fresh. Oh, man. Michelle, if we had time, some rice and fresh chicken. These look lovely.
Really good, don't they?
They look so good. Alloy mac.
And the fish.
Oh, and they got
Hairtail.
the hairtail fish. A lady's just taking a photograph of us. You took a ni hao. She took a photograph. That's lovely.
She's getting you back.
Hello. Ni hao, your fish looks beautiful. It's beautiful. Thank you. I wish we were staying here for a week or two. If we could get an apartment here and just come down and explore these places. But we're on a cycle route. There's another lovely chicken. Oh, got the chicken heads and 2 chicken heads and claws. Hello.
All the best
Ni
bits.
hao, ni hao.
Ben says, how's your cycling? How many kilometres today?
We don't know, Ben. We would have liked to get to Chung, but what with stopping for these sort of events, coming for coffee and then finding a lovely little market like this, and this guy here's got fried chicken as well. Look. Ooh. Too much food, Michelle. Too much food. Hello, man. Ni hao.
The Ben says get some food before we leave. We already have, Ben.
We
I'm
have, Ben.
laden
You
here. And Red Flame LCD said if you want to say how much is it, it's Du Shao Quan or just Du Shao?
Du Xiao Quan.
Quick Quan Quiang.
My brain
spelled
will
that
always go
wrong.
to gate or chin, gate or chin.
Oh, it's ending
but then
down
they
here.
would reply, look, we're not going to go all the way down. We're going to go, this is a great little market. Let's go back up our road, and I want to eat something to eat. Whether we want to get another drink as well, Michelle, because that soy milk drink's really nice. I can't imagine any of them are unpleasant. So I might try one of those tea drinks, and you have the soy milk. Hello, ni hao. Has a lady got a little bit of fresh? Oh, this is all fresh from her garden, I reckon. Sorry, I have. Big smiles. Big smiles. Thank you. Yeah.
I take it you don't like soy milk, Ben. It's actually really
It's
nice.
really
You do
nice.
It grows on you.
It's like silk and it's more like silk and tofu milk, or
Yeah.
but
When it's fresh, it's delicious.
it is, and it's warm as well. So we could get some Wellington boots. I wonder if I could get a phone holder for the bike here.
That shop might be open.
We're looking for a solution. Look at all this is all freshly picked.
So Anne says, she said, have a good day. She's got to get off to work. So
Bye, Anne. You have a lovely day.
And thank you for
Hello.
breakfast, Anne.
Good morning. Good morning. We have. Look at these mushrooms.
Wow.
Oh, good, huh? Oil. Australia. For YouTube. You want her? Say? Thank you. No more. Thank you. Bye-bye. But look, these are picked today. They're not going to last that long. They haven't got a lot of crops here, just enough to sell in a one-day market.
Red Flame LCD said they're asking if you speak Mandarin.
Clearly, in my ignorance, no. But you kind of get some. You can.
You said no, Australian.
Yeah.
You answered them correctly, not. I take it you really don't like soy milk, Ben.
Well, I could get a nice little blouse, butterfly blouse as well. It is very frustrating not to be able to speak. People say to you sometimes, why don't you shouldn't go to a country where you can't speak? But you know, we go to hundreds of countries. I can't be a complete polyglot and speak every language. You know, if I was in a Cantonese speaking part of the world, I'd be able to understand what they were saying to a degree and interact a little bit. I'm in a Mandarin Putonghua
It says
speaking.
Guyu is Mandarin. G-U-O.
No, Putonghua is Mandarin.
Okay,
But maybe that's a more,
maybe that's Taiwanese Mandarin.
maybe.
Who knows?
This guy's got a cool looking bike, a little electric bike.
Oh, that was the one that was
slung.
parked by our bikes.
Was it?
Yeah.
Little easy rider.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we probably, let's go up this lane for a slightly different view. Oh, another easy rider. Everybody's got them. I am hungry. We could go in between. This was the market.
You
I think
reckon?
it's an early market. Let's see if the light picks up. Hello. Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, stop. Good morning, good morning.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Oh, everything's closed in here, but look at these every little store.
Morning, Dwayne.
Morning, Dwayne. How are you? Wow. Let's pop out onto the working side of the street.
Ben wants to know what food I've got. You missed it, Ben. You
You'll have
bought
to
it
go
all
back to
before
the
you got
beginning,
here.
Ben. This is a.
We're moving forward.
We've ordered. I'll show you what I've got, Ben. This is just for you. This lady over here.
Let's
I
see if
don't
there's.
know.
Oh, she's cleaning up now, I reckon. Are they? We missed it. No, still serving.
Oh no, she is cleaning up.
Yeah, see, you got to get in early.
You've got to
here.
go in early, Ben. You'll have to go back and see. We started the vlog though,
Ooh.
or we started the live stream. Is it a vlog? We've got these pancakes, Ben. We've got the pancakes from this lovely guy. We started.
Bikes are still there.
The bikes are still there. You'll be pleased to know.
Need to find somewhere nice and shady. That seat's shady.
That's
Go inside.
in here. I tend to think I like to enter on the right, sorry. Enter on the right and exit on the left if I can in temples. But look, this is where we started. How beautiful is this? And it would be nice just to sit in here and have something to eat, but I think we probably, because it's out in the sun a little bit out here.
Nice temple. What religion?
I imagine it's,
Oh, there's some stools.
wonder if we can get I wonder if they'd mind us having a stall.
Probably not.
Okay,
We're gonna
what we're going to
stick 'em up
do,
there.
I'm going to pop you up here. Okay, little 3-tap on the gimbal, turn you round.
That's some weighty food.
Okay. So I got,
Putonghua means the same thing. Mainland Chinese use that word. Taiwanese or Hong Kong will say Putonghua, but they're the same thing referring to Mandarin.
I think I should go over and get another one of these, or do you want to go over and get one,
No,
Michelle?
you can go over. I've got to drop my stuff here. Oh, a bit heavy that.
Right, you try that drink. That is lovely.
It's warm.
It's heavy. We got a lot of food in the end. Way too much.
Yeah.
Where are
Do you want the little
my bow?
bow? Hang on, I just
So that
put
little
that
fluffy bow.
somewhere. This one, I think. There it is. Here's your fluffy
Can
bow.
you see?
That's the sweet one.
Michelle, I hope everyone can see
Let
from
me check. I
there.
can see.
Okay, Michelle will have a little look.
Let me see what we've got
So
here.
she made this. This was being.
Go through the biking with him.
Turn the sound down,
Turn the
Michelle.
sound down. I guess that's where we're live.
And we haven't showered, washed, or bathed or done anything remotely.
Don't keep saying how dappy and fresh you two look.
Yeah, we are not. You should see what's coming off with a wet wipe then.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
Wow,
Is that good?
that's delicious. Hot and fluffy, fresh steamed bao. I hope we're not breaking.
They seem pretty relaxed, don't they? With everything that we do, shoes on.
Yesterday in a temple, the guy was calling us in to have a drink
And food.
and food, but we just stopped for 3 hours at 7-Eleven, so we couldn't really, we couldn't oblige him because we were just trying to get off.
Explain, says no worries, we can't smell you, it's just as well. Yeah, we're not too bad.
This is nice, I like this.
So Ben said, you two are crazy doing this bike ride. I bet no one thought you would have done it, but I knew straight away you two were being serious, love. Well, we said if we could get the bikes and get it sorted, we would do it. And unfortunately, we got the bikes and got it sorted.
At the beginning, Ben, I'll take you over. I'll go and get another drink for Michelle. She won't be able to hear us for a minute, but I need another drink. He started to put them away. Have to go in there quickly. Our friend there has drinks as well. Is that coffee?
No, this black tea.
And this one?
This one 30.
Oh. Is there coffee anywhere? Coffee?
No, coffee.
7-Eleven, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, man. Okay, I hope you can hear me. Can I get a... I think I'll get one of these. Milk tea, yes. Okay, how much? Sure. Okay, 20 for a milk tea. I fancy the milk tea. No, it's okay. Just, in we go. Whee. They make good tea. Let's not get ourselves killed. Look at this next door to a temple. So you've got this place of great reverence. Actually, let me turn the... Excuse me a minute, guys. Let me just get so I've got my thumb... What is it called? Next door to it. Pink pigs. These claw games are so popular in Taiwan. Snoopy. And you see the strangest things. The very strangest things. I mean, these are fairly plain, but the oddest of products. I can't think of an example right now, but you'll see, let me just turn around. Kitchen scrubbing brushes. iPhones, all sorts of stuff. I'm back, Michelle. Are you reconnecting?
Did you talk about 7-Eleven coffee? We had PX Mark this morning. That was delicious.
PX Mark, #1 coffee. 7-Eleven coffee here is often wishy-washy, a little bit, because we like a milk coffee in the morning, like a latte, and the 7-Eleven one's a bit like a cup of milk with a splash of coffee in it. But the PX, they will give you really strong coffee, big cup, and on Saturday and Sunday it's buy one get one free, so it's barely sort of, I don't know, it's about 75 cents a coffee, but really good coffee. And even when it's not 75 cents, only about it's about 35 Taiwanese dollars.
Yesterday we were a bit cheeky because we were charging in 7-Eleven.
We're charging in 7-Eleven, buying coffee in PX, but we were buying other stuff in 7-Eleven as well, so it's not like we were being disrespectful.
So Ben said 20 Taiwanese dong is $62 US.
Right, and that was how much I paid for the tea. That's what Ben's referring to.
So you got my favourite milk tea. Now I'm quite happy with the soy milk here, which is warm and sweet.
So the other thing we just got for breakfast, which I thought looked amazing, and these are absolutely, they weigh a ton. Oh no, that's oranges.
I was going to say.
Yeah, no, not those.
That one, the dumplings.
The dumplings.
They look quite hot, so be careful.
So these dumplings she was frying up. You saw her at the beginning of the video there. She was frying these dumplings up. Look at these.
And making them, weren't they?
Yeah, making them, forming them, freshly made just 10 minutes ago. She was putting, I think, like a vegetable mix inside them, but
That bar wasn't sweet, that I just did.
I know it had a bit of like, go on.
It was light and fluffy, the actual outside was super, super light and fluffy.
It was super light and fluffy, but also it had a little meat, like a pork flossy, sort of like a
little bit of sweetness to it, but
really good. I wish, I don't know whether if she's still there. How much were they?
20.
20. I don't know whether they go down and get 2 or 3 more of those for the road.
Looks like we've got our food for the day. So do you find Taiwanese people friendlier than mainland Chinese, or about the same?
About the same. I've got to be honest. People always say, you know, when Chinese tourists are overseas, you know, people always say they can be a little bit, but can't all overseas tourists. But when you're in China, people are super friendly. No, I'd say about the same, a balance. And I'm not sitting on the fence about that. I just find people very friendly in most countries. There are some countries, and we'll do that on another time, where they're not so friendly. But definitely Taiwan, so far we found everybody to be super friendly.
Super hot, that one, or not too bad? And full of meat, let me see.
It's hot.
It's hot, it looks hot.
It's got that, it's hard to describe it. It's herbs, almost like,
So we're getting our veggies.
yeah, it's vegetables. It's almost like a cabbage with herbs, and there's some, I think again some meat in here.
Yeah. Ben said, are you enjoying this crazy adventure so far more than the joggle? No.
Of course not, Ben.
And he
It's
said,
bloody
"Remember,
awful.
Less complaining, Steve. Well, we went in this full of positivity.
It's bloody awful. As normal, we're having a ball. We're enjoying it. You know, I was saying the other day, if you're sailing across the Atlantic, or you're Scott of the Antarctic, or even if you're just running a marathon, you're not running a marathon sort of saying, oh, I love this. I'd much rather be here running than laid up in bed, in a comfy bed with a pillow. It's arduous. You know, these are hard tasks, but people run marathons and sail oceans and go to the Arctic and cycle around countries like this, or walk the length of Britain, not because they think, oh, it will be the softest, most fluffiest experience. They do it because they want to challenge themselves, and at the end of the day, it's hard, but we feel really alive.
We did, yeah.
And every day we feel like giving up.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then there's bits of it you think, wow, this is really good, I'm really enjoying this. And then you get to the next bit. Can we stop yet? Have you found somewhere to sleep yet? That's been our challenge, isn't it? This one. Despite the challenge. Oh, Ben says, now I'm sure that the views in Taiwan are great, though. You mentioned that you already went through some woodlands. Yeah, that was by the sea, isn't it?
So woodland. When I say woodlands, it's not woodlands like you might think of them, Ben. It's more sort of like a coastal forestation, sort of.
Pops.
You'll see on the bigger video. It might be a little while, because I'm not sure when I'll be able to edit it. There's so much video being made again, and I want to keep everything sort of. You know, I haven't really had time to stop and put the drone up even. I was hoping there was going to be all these cinematic drone shots, but really all you're doing is nursing your bruises and cycling.
So understood, really, the woodlands, yes, but bet places to sleep are challenging.
Here, because the Route 1 so far, it started off really strong. There were place after place after place where we could have stopped on the route.
We were so optimistic.
And I said, oh, that's nice. There's a nice big park area, flat grass, green grass, toilets, like toilet blocks. Every sort of 5 minutes, another toilet block with a sort of resting area came up. And then suddenly, as we left the Taipei sort of regional area, they just vanished. And the ones that come along are horrible. I mean, I'll share some more information about that in another time, not while I'm eating. But
And talking about, it says Western style or squat, mixture of both. So that's not a problem. But enough of that, he's eating.
Yeah, no more toilet talk. This is delicious. This has got, it tastes like a green herb, almost like a coriander, but maybe more towards a parsley. There's definitely lots of onion in here. A little bit of, I think, diced pork.
Definitely the morning sort of stalls that they're serving these out, and I think they all close up after a while.
Oh, the police are there, Michelle.
Oh yeah.
Our bikes are still there, are they?
They've towed them away.
Got the police outside, only parked at the traffic lights.
Yeah.
Ooh, and next to me is a dragon head for the dragon dancing. So right next to me is a long neck and bodies of a dragon. Not the one that completely covers the people, but the one they just carry above themselves on the poles.
Yeah. Okay, you're all done. Like that.
Oh, good.
All good.
I want to do... So, Ben, you were asking earlier about how often we're going to do the live streams. I want to do them whenever we can, as frequently as you can. And they are for you guys, but they're also because, if you remember, I sat in the tent at night on the jogger walk, and I recorded today, we saw this, we saw that, this was unusual, that was unusual. And I did a whole diary of the day on my phone on a recording app. And unfortunately, the phone or something happened and the info got deleted. And I've tried even with the internal storage to do sort of data recovery on it. Haven't been able to get that back, and I think it got overwritten several times. So I lost all that. And I thought, well, rather than do a diary that again stands the risk of getting lost, we'll do these live streams, and there'll be our reference to go back and use a mnemonic to remember exactly what happened. And hopefully we'll try and make them reasonably entertaining for you guys as well. So today we know we're in Tong-shen, I think. And we're cycling towards Taichung. And we really could do with a hotel stop, but we were kind of hoping to be in Taichung yesterday. It just didn't happen, mainly because of the three or 4 hours stopped charging stuff up.
And we're not sort of going just cycle all day long. A, we're not fit enough, and B, it's not what we want to do. You've got to stop sometimes.
Yeah.
And
We get cyclists go past us, and they're possibly doing, because one guy said to me at the beginning, he said, oh, it's quite an easy ride, 1,000 kilometers, quite an easy ride. And I thought, well, it's not really quite an easy ride. It's actually, because if you're cycling, another guy we met who'd cycled this route like we are touring, did 1,700, because, you stop and left and right and go and see things. So 1,700 kilometers is not really that easy. And we may not complete it, because we've got a pressing appointment in November that we have to get to.
Time, so we'll do what we can and we'll enjoy it.
And so we're just really going along at our own rate. We'll stop. If we don't get all the way around, it doesn't matter. It's not important. We've given ourselves 3 weeks. One of those is very close to being expired, and we're only barely a quarter of the way down the coast.
It's reminding me of Scotland. Taichung is never appearing, Scotland is never ending. Beautiful as it is.
Oh. All right, so any other questions?
Yes, stop regularly. I'm sure it's nice to see these parts of Taiwan as well. This is the bits that we like, the small towns, out of the big cities into the small towns, isn't it?
I also think that anybody who's going to cycle Taiwan will get much more information from these live streams than they will do from a sort of airy-fairy drone shot. Everything's beautiful. This is the reality of cycling, and that was the reality of doing the joggle. If you think that hiking 2,000 kilometers and wild camping is going to be all sort of buttercups and snowdrops, well, it isn't, And did we regret doing that? Not even for 1 second. Would I do it again? Probably not.
We might do something different because we've not done it.
Because we've done it. I never like going back and redoing the same things over and over. Because they often end up disappointing, or anyway. And you've done it. you might as well spend our time looking at new things. That's the way we are. And if this inspires anybody to do one thing at all, it would be just to chuck a few provisions into a backpack, walk out your front door and start walking. Go for 3 days. Give yourself 7, but start walking for 3 days and, you know, see how it happens. Challenge yourself. It really is amazing. I've always, my whole life, I've had this idea of just stepping out, Michelle and I, and just stepping out the front door and just walking in one direction until maybe crossing Australia or crossing Europe, and just being free of the chattels and expectations of modernity. Because often when you see people, the happiest people we ever see are the people that have least. The most content people we ever see are the people that have less. And I don't mean chattels and baggage and things, because they may have lots of stuff, but less expectations and less, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe someone else can help me out, but less pressure from how to behave and how to, you know, they'll just say, the old timers that will walk up to you in the street and say, oh, you're getting a bit fat, aren't you? You know, without, you know, in the West, if you walked up on the street and said to somebody, well, you're getting a bit fat, they'd be so insulted, you know, they would take them down, and he's so rude, so rude. I love the fact that people can be that way. You're getting a bit fat, you're getting a bit thin, you know, you should take care of yourself or whatever. It's what you would say if there were no barriers that were installed upon you from your education and from your government and from your TV. It was what you would say. You'd see a friend, haven't seen them for a while, and you'd go, crikey, you got old, you know. And they go, yeah, so are you, and a bit fat, and it wouldn't matter, you know. But every time anyone wants to talk about anything that doesn't, is that the lad from our, I don't know, it might be a different, yeah, it looks like him. So those people that are likely to walk up to you in the street in a little sort of village and walk up and say, oh, you two look a bit portly. I love those people.
So you finished yours, I finished mine?
I finished mine. Do you need any more?
No, I'm good. We need to...
Over to water now. We're not drinking calories.
No.
We're not drinking calories. So any excellent comments?
Red Flame says 1,700 kilometres is insane. That's when you were talking about that guy who did went round. So yeah. It's,
What do we look like? Couple of
Yep.
Oompa Loompas at that angle. That's not a good angle. It's not. It's not. It's not pretty.
Well, we're going to have to end soon, I think.
We are going to have to end. That's not a great angle for Michelle and I, because actually we are much taller and slimmer than that looked just then, aren't we, Michelle?
We are. Yeah.
If you want to support us, you know, if you want to send a coffee, tea, anything, thank you, Anne, yesterday for your super chat. If you want to send, if you want to join us on Patreon, that's patreon.com, and there's Steve Owens, something on there. There's a PayPal link if you want to send anything, you want to buy us tea or coffee, we always appreciate it. Any super chats. I got into trouble once for doing this on the, I only think I did it twice on the whole of the joggle, and somebody in the family said, oh, look, they're asking for money. Like, no. It's just that's what we're supposed to do on YouTube, apparently, and I feel very uncomfortable. But I will say, more and more, I think to myself, well, if it always makes us feel good, always puts a big smile on our face. So why not say to people, yeah, if you want to support us in that way, and also, but don't forget, it means a lot to us just you being there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you do want to, so there's PayPal.me. Thanks, Steve, and that's written in below. There's the Patreon, which I might start trying to build the Patreon follows up, because we, you know, if you want to follow us on Patreon, and super chats, as Anne did yesterday. Thank you, Anne. You brought us breakfast.
So Ben says you're back in Vietnam in November.
We might be, Ben.
I can't put links in. No, Ben, you can't put links in.
Why not?
Not in the chat.
Yeah, you can. It'll go. It'll probably just come up as a flag.
No, it doesn't let you in live chats necessarily.
Yeah, it does. I've seen loads of people put links in live chats.
All right.
Ben, you can just put any links in you want. And if I've got to approve them, they might pop up later, and I'll look into it. But I want links to be able to put in there, and we can actually say if we want the links there or not, unless the thing has got a setting in the background. All right, so Michelle, we've got to go and relax. We're going to have our hot, spicy pancakes. Probably have those a bit later now.
I think so, yeah.
And go and sit and just plan our journey for today, which is only going to take about 10 minutes, and then we're hitting the road. Smelly, sweaty, hot, and enjoying it. Love you all. Take care. And I'll just turn you so you can see the dragon while I find where the off button is. Say goodbye to the dragon, everybody.